All right, there we go. All right, so we do have some bearish flows for today on SPY, Qs. We do have calls coming up though, but mostly in the puts and Russell. Um, Based on the price action though, I am thinking, um, at least on the daily, there's nothing really bearish yet. But I mean, yeah, there still could be a short. But yeah, on the 4 hour, the Dow Jones, we're finally tapped into that area I made a plan on Sunday with, but it didn't happen. Um, we came up and displaced, and then we've since inversed that sort of displacement there. But now we've taken out these old highs very clearly. We've dipped down into them, and now we're bouncing off that little order block that I was thinking of as a setup. Um, and yeah, let's see. Everyone kind of made the high up into here, so there's no like super clean SMT that I would note. Um, at least on the 4 hour. But yeah, there is a weird, interesting area though here where we created SMT with Nasdaq, um, and ES just took out the SMT low, but then held the real SMT. So there's still SMT here with ES and Nasdaq, and same thing with the Dow. So there's still just continued bullish SMT. Um, and all we did was dip down into that gap here on the daily. So ES has just dipped its toes into the gap, the fair value gap. Nasdaq has just gone a little deeper, and Russell has similar to the Dow where it's just internal range. But we do have relative equal lows. It's kind of the issue for me. We've got relative equal lows where the SMT occurred. Oh, I guess not. That's this low. Oh no, no, no. Yeah, yeah. It's this low. Okay, yeah. So we do have low equal lows there. Um, but I mean, yeah, we do have the SMT. As for going down to a smaller time frame, there's no been there's been no um, clear market structure shifts here except just down in here, which we immediately rebalanced. And for the ES, we've taken out the low, and yeah, nothing super bearish on the chart. If anything, it looks like it wants to go up, at least short term. And then we do have CPI in 3 minutes, so we're probably gonna miss this. But anyways, yeah, we got equal lows here. Um, Maybe we see a nice rotation very quickly, but it does seem like we will probably hit higher, at least initially. And then this area here, there was an SMT here with ES very clearly popping up, whereas Nasdaq, it did take that high, but yeah, it's just not as deep as. Oh wait, I guess we had the reverse SMT. But yeah, that's like it's kind of what you want to see there, where we consolidated here, took that out on Nasdaq multiple times, offered many opportunities to get in short without having to adjust risk or anything. If you use the 15-minute, you might have gotten stopped out, but you would have been able to get in again. But anyways, so yeah, 15-minute is a lot cleaner. We'll probably take these lows though, and then head up. So kind of a tough price action for me to have confidence in this quickly. I think I need a little bit more time. So all right. So there's been thank you. Whoa, you did it. Do we have any SMT with Russell and the Dow? Well, it came up, um, took out this low, and then headed higher. Nope, no clear SMT. Um, looks like it's heading down versus everyone right now, which is makes sense. We did have, no, not really. Yeah, there's just no super clean stuff here. The Dow, the only area is like if I could justify a buy right here, literally. And it seems like if I'm gonna get in, I've already missed it since news just happened. But yeah, we are displacing to the upside now. Russell just tagged that 4 hour. Now we do have a bearish SMT with at least Russell. Dang, yeah. So yeah, this was the buy area. It's probably gonna head all the way back up into there. All right. Well, now we're getting some more intel here. So yeah, we have the bearish flow. Russell's coming up and tagging the order block here. We've got aligned with these highs, we do have some lows here. So I think it makes sense we're manipulating up into here. We're tagging that same order block there on the Dow. Took out this high on NASDAQ. So we do got some bearish SMT type looking thing occurring right now, but that's not enough for me to just get in. Where would I want to get in? I think at least up into here. So that means that Russell would probably take out these highs. So if that happens, Dow would probably be up into there, and maybe we take out this high on ES or NASDAQ. Not as crazy of a CPI as you'd expect. Um, all CPI numbers came in meeting expectations. Cool. That's probably why. Yeah. Now we've got time until the open. All right. So yeah, we manipulated this, tagged the order block perfectly. Now we're rejecting. Taking this high. Just tapping the order blocks. NASDAQ tapped it. Let's see if what's on the smaller time frame. Yeah, I mean that definitely seems like an area we could reject and then take out the lows there. Just nothing seems super obvious to me. There's no clear relative equal highs or lows except on maybe Nasdaq here, um, which does line up pretty nicely with the bearish flow. Um, so yeah, I would probably like to see that trade into, especially since there's an order block here right above the. We tapped into that. Nope. Um, man. Now we've got bearish SMT with Russell at least. No one's taking this high except Nasdaq. So that might be the SMT we're looking for. I just don't like that it's internal to just this small range, just this range. I would like to see it be on this entire range. So like this swing high, ideally. So yeah, if Nasdaq comes and takes this, yeah, I think I like a Nasdaq short. That's the only thing that I see that looks clean. So yeah, we'll look for a short here on Nasdaq into this area. If ES takes it out, then I don't like it as much. But we'll also be looking for what happens in the Dow. So if Dow takes out this high, which now that makes more sense that it wouldn't. If Dow takes out this, if Dow doesn't take out that high and then ES makes a new high and Nasdaq's into this, then I like the short. That's what I'm thinking. I think it would make sense that ES does take this out and even maybe make a new high. And I'd want to see the Dow Jones be weak. If the Dow Jones is weak, I might actually spread out. I don't know. I don't know. I'd probably just trade Nasdaq short. That's probably what I'll do. Yeah, that long idea totally is playing out. I just didn't trust it because we had taken out all the highs. We had no, like, I don't know, it's just a small range to trust on such a big move up and a big move down to think that it's just going to manipulate just these highs. And I might be right. I might be right that it maybe intermediate, it was a good trade, but um, not with all the price action above here. And it is playing out nicely on Russell, much better than the Dow. But there was no like bullish SMT there for me to. There was continued weakness from here all the way down to here. No SMT to long in these two at least to give me that confidence. And yes, there was SMT that I pointed out here, but it was the trade there. That's what the trade was. There was SMT here. Nasdaq was the only one to break the low again, and oh, I didn't even see that this low. There was. Oh, I totally missed this. This low was creating SMT with the Dow. Damn. Okay, so I just missed that. So yeah, if I had seen that, then yes, I probably would have gotten long there. Because all I would have had to do was risk um, just a bit more, and I, I honestly could have gotten long in yes, right up into here, because right before the news. So ideally, right into here, and I could have just risked this low, and I would have easily been able to get 3R there. Literally, if I just hit the opening. There's two. There's almost 3R. But yeah, that's probably it's higher. Damn. All right. Well, yeah, that was the trade. I literally didn't even notice this making higher highs. Shoot. Shit. But yeah, that's kind of the idea though, is still to look for a short. I still think a short will happen. I think the open is where we're going to get the volatility. I think that uh, I'm, we're up 1% almost on Russell. So I do think Russell could make a new high. I think ES could make a new high, but I think it makes sense for Nasdaq to be weak. And same thing with the Dow. I'd want to see weakness in the Dow versus Nasdaq. Yeah, to me that makes sense. This is my area of interest here on Nasdaq, area of interest here on the Dow. I think ES probably makes new highs. Russell, I think all of these could actually head higher. And when the flow is kind of contradicting me. Um, they didn't sell their puts. They never had an opportunity in the SPY, and they never had opportunity in the Qs. So I think tomorrow, or sorry, today, this eventually will head lower. So yeah, that's the plan for me. I missed the initial one. I would already be in a good trade, and I would already be almost to my profit target. Um, I might have even gotten long in the YM. So if you look at here, man, I totally missed this. Man, that sucks. Just a little rusty here, a little sleepy. But yeah, that makes sense. Um, I'm trying to decide if I would have actually traded this in the Dow though. I would have seen that manipulation in the Russell. Yeah, I think I would have trusted to literally risk the low. Yeah. Shit, man. But yeah, looks like we're already headed into my area of interest, so we're gonna quit this live and then focus in a bit after I wake up some more. But yeah, that's the plan. Looking for a short still. Um, yeah, that would have been a tough long just because of the flows. There was some bullish flow though, so that's it's not. If anything, I should have gone in, but I just should have gone in small, like half size, which would have been fine. But anyways, looking for the short. We'll look at what happens as we take out all these areas of interest, and and I just think this is all gonna head higher. So if this doesn't happen the way that I like, then I'm not gonna get